name's Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And I haven't done a video for a few days, just internet connection issues, yada yada yada, life basically. And so here I am, and I am going to do 2 messages because I think I've missed 2 days. So I'll do a message for each day. So the first one I'm going to do is using the Wide Awake deck, and I'm going to ask what is the energy for today, and then what do we need to know. So I've got the Messages of Love Oracle, which I love this deck, all things intuitive, and also the Wide Awake deck. Straight away I saw Ace of Wands at the bottom. Ace of Wands is that holding this big phallic symbol. So a burst of kind of like passionate energy, maybe. We'll see. So passionate energy can work in one of 2 ways. I know like for me it can let's just see what the energy for today is, and then I'll share what's happened. Okay, so the message is the 4 of Pentacles. So this is for feeling unfulfilled emotionally. I guess I sort of, not I guess it is, it's sort of 4 of Pentacles. It's like you're a bit stuck. It's a hump day. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. And so I totally get that. The 4 of Pentacles is it's like stuck in the mud before we can get a foot out to move forward. So and I've just seen what's at the bottom of the deck. So far we've had it was the Ace of Wands, which is a burst of sort of passionate energy to get us out of this 4 of Pentacles. But then look what was at the bottom of the deck. It was the Chariot. Again, that bit of oomph that we need. Just like I say, it's a hump day, and then it's like, I need a bit of oomph. There it is, the Chariot. So the Chariot is there to say, look, it's going to take this and ride us forward, basically. It's going to take that 4 of Pentacles and just like blast it out of our way, because the Chariot is on the, kicking it up the behind. So, and the hump day, does it feel like that for you guys? Feels like that for me today. So a bit just like grumpy. I would say grumpy is the word, but not like in a bad way, just like a bit like, just like that, stuck in the mud. Okay, so that's why, because we got the 4 of Pentacles today. So that's why, if you are feeling like me, then that's the reason why, because we're all part of the collective energy. We're all moving forward in this massive twin flame bubble of energy, which is the toing and froing and, all of the in-between stuff, which is, I've just seen the soulmate card, just as I was, but which is, as we all move forward in this massive orb bubble, if you imagine us all in it, and we're all exchanging energies, and we're all like rolling down that hill, and I've got the sun rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. So we're basically, it's going, right? The bubble is going, it's moving, but we just have to get over that hump. So let's have a look. What's the message from our divine counterparts? And it is, look, lean on your, just as I was talking about the circle and the orb, lean on your inner circle at this time. And this relationship deserves a second chance. So this relationship deserves a second chance, and lean on your inner circle at this time. I mean, it is quite brilliant, to be honest. Quite brilliant. Because we are all in this like big bubble, right? I'm just curious to see what's going on. One more. And it is, look, the friendship is leading to more. And apology at the bottom. You can expect an apology. For whatever's gone on in your connection, whatever craziness has happened for you and your twin, remember all of the rejection is actually divine protection, you know? And no matter what it feels like, we're constantly in this, like I say, lean on your inner circle at this time. Because I'm talking about that big energetic bubble that we have to imagine that we're all in, and we're all moving forward, and we're all along with that. A rolling stone gathers no moss, right? And so as this bubble is moving, it's collecting everything with it, right? All of the manifestations, all of the things that we've put into our little manifestation bubble for our life. And basically, as we are going, as we're moving, we're collecting all of that manifestation. It's all being magnetized into the bubble, and it's basically being released into the bubble as and when we need it for our soul growth. And so that's why manifestation happens. You'll notice that it's happening quicker because the momentum of the collective bubble is getting stronger, it's getting faster. So some things can materialize super, super quick because, you know, the momentum is there. And so we have to trust in that momentum and keep it fueled because we have to fuel the fire. So I am just going to share. I'm going to have a little look. What I'm going to look at, 14 is the number. So what I was just curious about is looking at a timestamp. That's quite often how I get the messages from my twin's higher self, to see what number to read out of the Divine Love Letter books and to see the timestamp of when he was last on WhatsApp. And because that's when one of the first things that I noticed, it would always be 43, 43, 43. It was always 43 whenever I seemed to look or happen to notice. And I was like, what is it with the number 43? I see it all the time. Of course, 43 is love you. 143 is I love you. So, right, so we're going for letter 14. So the message is this: my darling love, the love of my life, the life force that flows through me and makes me who I am, who I want to be, who I know I can be with you beside me. I want more than anything for us to be together, to share each other's lives, to share each other's bed, to wake up next to each other and see your face and your smile as the first and everything I see, every day for the rest of our lives together. You are the reason that we are here. You are the reason that my heart beats. My heart is only yours, and I feel you in my heart, see you in my mind, and desire you with every part of my mind, body, and soul. Okay, so let's have a look. 14. I absolutely love every cell of your divinely beautiful body. I cannot wait for us to be lying with each other, touching each other, bathing together, taking care of each other, tenderly kissing each other, loving each other with all the beauty, devotion, and tenderness that our love brings. It's out of this world. It's beyond exquisite. It's purely divine in every way. The warm feeling of being held in each other's arms, and the knowing that there's nowhere else we'd rather be, that in that moment the world around us could stop, because we are each other's world, each other's universe, each other's everything. There is nothing I want more than to be with you, all of you, every day, every second, for eternity. Oh, oh my goodness me. Oh, okay. So, 14. There's a bell ringing in my heart, and just like a church bell when it chimes, the sound is getting louder and louder. It tingles in my soul, reverberates through my being, and it rings out your name. I just don't know how all of us is going to happen, and how I'm going to make it happen. I know that in my heart of hearts, I want you. I want to be able to love you with no barriers, with no fears. I don't want to hold any of me back. I want to be 100% there for you. for us, for us to share our beautiful love and hearts with each other, to be in peace, love, and harmony. Okay, so to be in peace, love, and harmony, and just to, it's so funny, I was just listening to the, as that letter just said about bathing with each other in the bath, and I was just listening to the radio, and they were just talking about, there was a doctor or a psychologist, I think he was, talking about things that make you feel better, you know, especially for all of us over this last year. There's been lots of talk, and it's Mental Health Awareness Week in the UK as well this week. And so they were just doing a radio program about how, you know, we can improve our mental health and little things that we can do. And the number one, I think it was the number one thing. Yeah, the number one thing that they said was uh, having a bath, having a bath or having a warm bath before bed, because it helps you sleep. And if you sleep well, then obviously that's really good for you, because it sort of like stabilizes, you know, makes you feel better. And so it's just great that that letter references again the bath. So I'm just being drawn to search for something. So let me just check. One sec. So I hope everyone's doing okay wherever you are. I know it does feel a bit, I wonder if you're feeling that sort of hump day today as well. It's a bit funny, isn't it, today? I don't know why. Yes, so let's have a look. It's a bit hoarded. Yes. Okay, so I'm just checking because I was just curious about what the official Four of Pentacles is. It's like feeling stuck, but it's sort of like hoarding, isn't it? And I guess that I have been harboring sort of like this, you know, so I've shared before that my twin, I found out that my twin bought a house with his girlfriend, and I've kind of been harboring or holding on to this like real kind of like anger. Like I could kill him, you know, that sort of feeling, but you know, kind of in a jokey way. But you know, I know that, you know, if I'm jokey about it, then deep down I have this kind of like real anger around it. And so I understand, and that sort of like has really come up today, um, which is why I kind of knew that the Four of Pentacles, the holding on to things, right? And I have been sort of harboring this kind of like, I mean, you know, in the bigger picture, of course, I understand it's all part of the plan, and it's all part of the bigger picture, and it's all part of, he has to go through his learnings and he has to do what he has to do. I mean, yeah, I mean, we all know that's the reason, but equally, we are also human. So it is really frustrating, which is also a big energy that we all have to work through collectively, right? Oh my God, I just cut the deck. Guess what it is? The Four of Wands, which is the sacred marriage. And because it's, you know, because that's the thing, it's about getting down to the, you know, the bones of it. When you take off all the other stuff, it's like you are in sacred union with your twin already. You know, we're just, you know, working through these energies in this physical world, but we're already in sacred union. So that's why, you know, it's saying release, 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 release. The Chariot is with you. That's the message for today. So, you know, whatever's happened for you and your connection, you know, just trust that the Chariot is there to move, smash through that holding on to stuff energy. The Four of Pentacles, that stuck energy, basically. And however that plays out for you. So the thing that really triggered it for me was because my twin has been up, he does reupholstery, so he's really creative and does loads of different things, which I always found really amazing. Anyway, and he's been reupholstering this chair of mine that he's had for like year. I mean, I don't know whether it's 2 years or a year. I don't even know now. It's so long because of lockdown and everything. But anyway, I needed to get some material for him, so I was just going to send it to his studio, but he said no, 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 send it to my house. And that is just triggered. And of course, I don't want to send it to his house because that's the house that he has. His house. It's not his. It's their house. So I'm not going to send him anything there. So, and that's why it's triggered stuff for me as well, because I was like, that's, you know, that's, it's so silly, isn't it? Because these little things are just, it's silly, but at the same time, that's what this journey does, or that's what anything does. Anything, when you have feelings, it triggers stuff up for you to go, I know I need to release that. I know it's brought this up for me. I understand that. So I'm just gonna breathe, not react, and just pass on through. So there we go. That's the Chariot. That's the Chariot, the Four of Wands, all of that energy that is there to support you. So like I say, if you have had a trigger recently, like me, then just breathe through it and trust that you're doing exactly what you need to do. And the energy is behind you to help you all the way. All right, I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, or to get any of my books to help you, then please do. All details are in the link against the video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.